Hi everyone. Today we are doing a video on ginger. We all know ginger, the common spice that we use in tea. We take in hot water when you're dealing with cold and flus, and can be used in flavoring foods and drinks. Like Coca-Cola have a drink that is flavored with ginger. So we are going to look at how you can grow a lot of ginger in your garden. For me, it's an experiment, so I'm going to do a series of videos on growing ginger. The first of this video is about sprouting ginger and taking care of it as it sprouts and grows from the soil. Welcome and let's enjoy this journey of growing ginger together. Thank you. So I'm carrying out my ginger experiment in this tire. I've created some planters from old tires. We have planted different plants. These are seedlings for gooseberries that I'm working on. This is a pomegranate. That's a pomegranate. This spinach, and those are kales. So I'm growing ginger in this one. And another one I'll show you shortly. So this is ginger, as you know it, as you've seen it before. These are called ginger rhizomes. A rhizome is basically a root. A rhizome is a stem that grows underground that stores food for the plant. It stores protein and energy for the plant. And rhizomes also allow the plant to grow new sprouts from the different buds or nodes of the rhizome. So when growing or when trying to sprout ginger, you need to look for rhizomes that are fresh, and you can get this from your local market. Some ginger rhizomes are treated with substances that stop them from germinating. So before you you try to germinate or you try to make your ginger sprout, you need to soak it in water, preferably with detergent, just a normal powder detergent, for around 24 hours for for the for the substance that has been put to stop sprouting to wash away. Some people soak them in hydrogen peroxide for 24 hours so that to kill any fungus or any germs, and also to wash away the substance that has been put to stop it from sprouting. You can also soak it in Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate, which helps also clean, and also it aids kickstart the process of sprouting. So this is the clove. Oh, sorry. This is the rhizome. I'm confusing ginger with garlic. This is the ginger rhizome. If you happen to break it, you have to let it dry in the sun so that this heals. If you plant it with a scar that is not healed, the ginger will rot on the ground and you will not see any sprout. So this is ginger that is already sprouting from the ground. I'll dig it up. Just dig it up for us to see. This is a piece of rhizome that I planted. It has a few sprouts that are coming out. The roots are developing well. This process took about 3 weeks for it to get here. I just planted the ginger rhizome into the soil and kept watering. every day. It's important to keep the soil wet throughout. Don't let the soil dry because ginger requires a lot of water. This is another one that's also sprouting. It has one sprout. I'm hoping to see if we'll get more sprouts. See, there is another one. Yeah, this is another one that's just beginning to sprout. As you can see, the difference between this one and this one is these sprouts are already green because they've already gotten out of the soil and they are now starting to turn green and producing food for the ginger through photosynthesis. So how did I do this? I bought I bought these rhizomes from my local market. They were fresh. I washed them. I soaked them in Epsom salt for 24 hours. Then I came here and just dug a hole with my hands and put in the rhizome, laying horizontally, and then I covered it with soil. Covered it with soil. It should not go so deep into the soil. Just cover it in a shallow manner. A bit of correction. I'd stated that you soak the ginger rhizome in hydrogen peroxide or detergent or Epsom salt for 24 hours. Don't soak them for that long. Just soak them for 30 minutes in 3% solution of either hydrogen peroxide, Epsom salt, or detergent. What this does is that it first kills all the disease causing organisms like viruses, fungi, or bacteria so that you don't introduce diseases to your soil. Number two is they soften the outer cover, and this makes it easier for the ginger to sprout. After removing from the solution that you've soaked them in, wash or rinse them properly before you plant them into your soil or before you use other methods of sprouting ginger. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the video. And that's it. And I watered every day. I kept watering. I kept watering every day. And sometimes I would dig them out to see if they are sprouting or rotting. I think there are also others that are planted here. Let's see. Yeah. There's this one that has small sprouts. They're yet to come out of the ground. This white part, it's the ginger sprouting. So in the next few days they should come out of the soil and they'll turn green like these ones. Then from there I expect them to grow tall and develop leaves, and I'll keep you updated through the whole process. Let us look at ginger in another planter that I planted a week after I planted this one that is sprouting. So I'll just move the camera slowly to the other planter. Here it is. This is the one I was using for demonstration, but here is the planter. So I'll just dig out and try to find the ginger that I planted. It's here. You can see it doesn't have any white growths or white extrusions, meaning that it's yet to sprout. Let me put it back and let's see if it will sprout. We can dig out and see if we can find more. I remember planting in more of this. So there's this other piece. It's also yet to sprout, yet to show any white parts or any signs of sprouting. So I'll just cover it and continue watering it. Let's look for another one. Whoa, there's this one that's actually rotting. It's rotting. So I probably planted it before the scars had healed. So there's no hope of this ever germinating because it's already rotten and broken. So I'll just put it back to the soil, hoping that it will enrich the soil. So remember, rotting is caused by one, planting immature ginger rhizomes. I'll explain that shortly. Or planting rhizomes that have scars that have not healed. What do I mean by immature rhizomes? Immature rhizomes are ginger rhizomes that been harvested when they are young. Seed ginger or ginger meant for planting is supposed to be ginger that is mature, that has been in the field for at least 1 year. If you plant ginger that has been in the field for less than a year, it will probably rot and it will never germinate. Basically, you'll be wasting your time. For me, I did not ask when I was buying how old the ginger was, so I was just trying, and I was lucky that some sprouted. But if you're doing ginger for commercial farming or as a commercial product, you need to get good quality ginger seed that has been in the field for at least 1 year. Thank you. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit subscribe so that I can have more motivation of making such videos. I'll keep you updated on this one. I'll keep you updated as my ginger continues sprouting and as it grows. Thank you.